Hey guys, Dale here, back with some more RimWorld. And we have our next quest. It's a supply depot raid, but before we get back to that, just been kind of like letting them do their thing. So we've gotten some progress around the base. We've gotten pretty much everything moved in up here. Actually don't need anything down here anymore. So I started to put in some of these Star Wars floors to this graded floor. Vented steel floor tiles. The vents prevent filth buildup. If we look at the info, it says that cleaning multiplier is 100%, filth multiplier is 0%. So we're gonna just, I think, edge the rooms as like a little detail. Since this will be our future hospital, we'll put down sterile tile the rest of the way. And then we might use some of the rest of this like outer rim flooring for other parts of the base. We've just kind of been smoothing and putting sandstone floor down occasionally. You can see it's not been super consistent, but people are getting into some private rooms. We still have a lot of people sleeping in the hospital. This will be like our command center, so we're going to move the comms console like in here. I think if we go into like the hypertech menu, there is the hollow table that we'll throw down as well, which is like another mission table. Kitchen is pretty much complete. We're just going to build some extra storage in here. This will be where we'll do like a little chimney. So we'll unroof it here. We'll throw some coolers facing into the fridge. It's just corn mostly right now, and we're overproducing food, so I'm not worried about it expiring right now. These shelves will be for waste packs. So we can go ahead and I think if we go into biotech, we can put down a charger for our mech. So little cram C2AM isn't just always like waiting around dead somewhere. There he is. I was looking for him, waiting to be recharged. So where do we want to stick this? Maybe we stick it like right here. There's like a bunch of batteries here. If we do it there, maybe we do it like that. Thinking maybe we move this battery somewhere else and then we put them down back side by side right there. So let's do that. Let's figure out where we want to shove this battery, even just like temporarily. Right there. Brad, will you go ahead and do that so I can put my blueprints down? Come on. There we go. Cool. So we'll get him charging, helping out with construction. We installed a few mods related to mechs. So we just like, what did we do? We made it so this guy can, mine, and we also gave him his weapon back. So he can be a little spicy if we need him to be. Other things going on in the base, we did put a classroom together. Harlock is up and walking around. I think we actually we haven't picked any points for him yet. He's 2 years away from that still. We have our new mess hall. I put the nutrient paste vats out here. I want, this is like a little rebel base carved into like the side of a mountain. I want it to feel a little bit like industrial throughout. So we're going to be putting like props down, might have like crafting stations like out in the open. We're going to be a bit more organized and less cramped than this, but I still want that industrial feel. So they've been eating in this mess hall since we do have like food up here for them now. We're using this as a stock room or storeroom temporarily. I think this will be our recreation room in the future. We still have tons of mining to do out this way, a little bit of hull crafting up here. And then I want Rad to kind of have like his own little room for meditation. And Asha, if you watch the Mandalorian series, Asha ended up with a really amazing Mandalorian forage room. And she is our primary crafter. She is a perfectionist. We even have her assigned to our armorer role from our ideologian. She's just been knocking out of the park for us with crafting. So I'm thinking maybe somewhere over here we'll build a room for Rad and meditation, and somewhere over here we'll build proper armory, or at least a Mandalorian forge for Asha. She's making permacrete, so that's another update. We've replaced our cannot talk. We've replaced our exterior walls. Wow, what a struggle! With permacrete and our embrasures as well. I think eventually we might do it throughout the base because it's like a pretty cool, just like off-white color. Not quite marble, not quite limestone. I like it. So we might use more of it. But if we look here on the Hypertech Fabricator, we can make Duracrete, Firmacrete, and Plasticrete. Details on the Plasticrete. Stone Chuck and... Oh, interesting. Okay, I thought the Plasticrete might require Plasteel, so I didn't even like look at it. Max hit points 400%. And then the Permacrete was stronger than the Duracrete. Details. Oh, okay. Oh no. I think we're gonna stick with the Permacrete for now. It's stronger than granite, but I guess the Plasticrete. It's interesting that it's all the same recipe. I would assume that this would have needed Plasteel. I don't know why I didn't look at the recipe. It's literally like right there. But I guess the Plasticrete is the strongest. So I don't know. If we feel like we're getting ahead of things, then we'll go ahead and switch over. And it is kind of like this off-white blue-gray kind of color. So it might look pretty good as well. Fabrication bench has been built. We have made / are in the progress of making bionics. We just installed a bionic leg on Chandra. She's been walking around without a leg for a few episodes now. And then I also just want to take a moment to like kind of just dote on the Dune styling mod. So if we look at this style, Dune style, this it's not like groundbreaking or anything. It's just a solar generator, but it looks so good. The comms console looks super neat. The high-tech research bench and the multi-analyzer, I am really digging the styling from the Dune mod. I might have to use this styling more because I like it so much. Cool. So we've got this all mined out, at least around the edges. Okay, let's take a look. Oh yeah, and last update, we did build some more mineral miners. So we have this one set to gold. So basically like all the gold that we have, this was the first mineral miner that we built a couple of episodes ago. We've managed to collect 128 gold, minus what we used for the multi-analyzer. The steel has basically like been keeping us going. So we just have one small one shooting out, like 20 or 30 steel every like 20 hours or something. And then we have these guys pumping out plasteel. So just kind of like the essentials for now to keep us going with the ability to make advanced components, which we haven't even queued up yet. Let's go ahead and queue these guys. I like to do, maybe let's do like 30, do until 30. And then let's go ahead, and we currently only have 2, so just in time. We'll do that whenever we're down to 20. We'll copy that and paste it. I'm going to drag this right under the component bill. And I do the make bulk, the 10x, because the 25x is just so much work, takes forever. But I always do the 10x first, and then I just do a single one. And that's because details, if crafting skill 14 on that, whereas for just regular advanced components, it's 8. So if we get other crafters that we're kind of like training up, they'll make components a little bit slower, but they'll be able to train their crafting. They'll be able to still produce components for us. Okay, legendary work, silent gained, jump to location. Let's take a look. I think these are all the abilities that we're going to get for Rad from this tree. We don't really need this guided shot. We don't really need firing focus. Because one point, we're going to upgrade him, and then we'll pick another tree the next time he has a point. So let's take a look at this quest now that I have rambled about our base for basically 10 minutes. Supply depot raid. The intel we have gathered allowed us to gain insight into the location of a supply depot. Supply depots like that are often scattered around Imperial settlements and serve as secure stockpiles for their most valuable resources. Keeping these supply depots hidden away discourages any raiders from attacking them. The compound is guaranteed to contain numerous supply crates. Stealing these items is bound to slow down the Imperial war effort. It's also possible we'll find additional biosecured crates which can only be opened by noble-born people. Okay, so like officers, high-ranking officers is what we will interpret that as. This is 4 ISB agents, 6 stormtroopers. The compound's protected by surveillance pillars. The objective is to open all supply crates in the area. Okay. Interesting. So psychic cornucopia. We haven't needed to work on like food gathering, so I think we're fine for now. So let's do it for the intel. 32 intel, and also it's, you know, our previous intel was about to expire, so I did go ahead and use that intel. We have a drop somewhere. Did it expire? We did have quite a few items. No, it's up here. Okay, cool. So we have a supply. I'm like, they take forever to get. It's way out there. So wait, it's just a day away. This is 2 days away. We have to go through the mountains a little bit. When does this? We have 5 days left on it. So there are quite a few people that are gonna be there. Weapon wise, let's take a look at what weapons we've managed to collect and see if there's anything better we can give some of these people. That's a cool looking blaster. I like that. Blaster rifles. We have some normal quality ones. Blaster rifles. Targeting blaster. I assume that's a sniper rifle. Okay, so let's take a look at some of the stats on these guys. So range is 42, damage 22. 32, 8 times 3, 24. That's like if all the burst shots hit, but also 22 damage only if we land it, right? Okay, 36. Was the range different here? 32. So these have slightly further range. Asha, let's take a look at your weapon. Damage 8, burst shot count 6. Range is a lot closer, but you have ways to like close the distance. So I think like baseline, we want everyone rocking these. Actually, let's take a look because you have like a rifle that you came with, E11 blaster rifle, damage 9, burst shot count 3. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. And do we have someone that's like an exceptional shot? Shooting. Armella. Okay, Armella, let's give you the sniper rifle. You can drop your old weapon. Okay, and what about this guy? Damage 11, range 26. Stopping power, aiming time 0.6. That's something we didn't look at. Aiming time 1 second. A little less than a second. 24 damage. Oh, wait, no, this is 18. That's 24. Lysandra, I feel like she's a little like piratey rogue. I'm gonna give her this weapon just because it looks cool. And I don't think we're gonna send you on a mission, but we will send. Why don't we send Asha, Armella, Bell? We'll have Ven come, but he's gonna wait outside. He's not actually gonna join us inside the mission, and he'll be there to just kind of like doctor us and get us on our way. So that leaves these 3 defending, which is fine. Like, we would be defending back here. If people come and attack this stuff here, that is not a big deal. We might actually just like deconstruct this before we go. So I'm gonna get started on that. That way, if we do have raids, they'll come meet us at our braziers. And ooh, someone grabbed the robot. Carry it to the recharger. Okay, cool. I'll get that all set up. We'll come back when we get to the supply depot or something terrible happens, as usual. Okay, we're on the road. We'll be there tomorrow. I did end up bringing Harlock with us, and so I readied them all up in Stormtrooper gear, except for Asha and Rad, of course. And Bell, we happened to find another E11 blaster, so I equipped him with that as well. Okay, and something terrible has happened. Hopefully not too bad. Just a little infestation. We need to get more light in here. Okay, cool. We will hunt that. And do we have a doctor here? Yeah, Lysandra can doctor. Cool. Yeah, I think they should be fine. Let's go ahead and... Ooh, where do we have like a spare light? We have so much lighting in some of these rooms for like no reason. Let's just go ahead and move one of those in there, and that should prevent infestations. Probably infestation chance over here, but I don't think we're gonna get them like back to back. So let's see RimWorld prove me wrong. Okay, so supply depot's over here. These are the crates we need to open. This is a biosecured crate. We would need, I don't know, are any of you guys nobles? You're a noble, you're a sergeant, citizen. Okay, so these guys are the high-ranking nobles. We would need one of those things to extract the thing from their skull, and so I think we need to buy one of those next. But we spawned in right over here. These guys just happen to be like right there. They don't have rocket launchers or anything. They do have, one of them has a sniper rifle. Okay, so then you're gonna hide here. You guys, why don't you take up some cover here-ish? Asha, we're gonna have you kind of like move in. Rad, can you reach? Not yet. So let's have you move in as well. Okay, let's have you do that. Okay, Asha, let's get you in here. Brad, let's see if you can like take some fire, deflect it back at some folks. Asha, why don't you go ahead and jetpack in. Okay. And then light this guy up. Okay, let's get you into some cover. Okay, they are fleeing. Okay. Everyone is good to go. Let's get over here. Wait, they said that there might be security pillars. I haven't seen any security pillars. Let's take a look. Yeah, so not too concerning. It was a little intimidating that we like spawned basically right on top of them. But no worries. Ooh, just like a random dead guy in here. Dead for 4.2 years. Interesting choice. Okay. I don't see any turrets or anything. Let's go ahead and just like open these. Orders, we will unforbid the things. Gonna munch on some corn. Okay, got a tech print. Artificial metabolism. And just like slag. Ooh, what was this? Psychic amplifier. Okay. Brad, why don't you just go ahead and use it? Because I assume that will increase his psychic sensitivity, so cannot form a psi-link and can only be used by colonists. The user presses the device where it links to the brain, restructure active device, disintegrates. Okay, so this is just an upgrade. I wonder if we can break that box open. Can you guys shoot the box and break it open? Ooh, and I wanted to see Harlock. Okay, so this is a Wookiee in Stormtrooper armor. Just, I guess, looks like a really tall Stormtrooper. Okay, break it open. Doesn't get us anything. Let's go ahead and steal these fire foam poppers too while we're at it. So we'll just have them uninstall those. Have Rad do his upgrade. Okay, and let's select our next tree then. Where is, let's give him some lightning abilities. Not Frost Shaper, Static Lord. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna start working on that tree next. And, oh god, they're just like packing things into the shelves. That's hilarious. Let's go ahead and why can't we reform Caravan? I don't see like hostiles on the map or anything, right? Oh, this guy got up. Okay, there we go. World, reform. Let's head home. Items. Let's just like, I don't want to keep drugs around, so we'll skip that. We will take all these weapons though. Thinking about grabbing that mod that kind of like tells us what weapons have the best DPS and what can we craft and all that other fun stuff. Just so that we don't have to sit there and like click and look through things. I can just like pull up a spreadsheet in game and sort. So send, it's going to take us 2 days to get home. And I think once we get home, what we might do is we might buy one of those things that lets us like, you know, pull the bio lock out of someone's skull. And then we might go ahead and do a request a shuttle and just like shuttle up here. And I hope that the shuttle will bring us back as well. So that's what we'll do tomorrow. Until then, have a good one. As always, bye.